Thinking of renovating your kitchen? Perhaps you're considering an island. Well, guess what? My name is Marilena Tricarico and we're talking about it right here, right now. So here are the questions you need to ask yourself before you get started on a kitchen renovation and including an island. First, what use will you make of your island? The kitchen island often has more than one function, so it is necessary for you to figure out what your needs are first and foremost because this is what will determine what you decide to add on it, like a sink, a stovetop, and of course, seating space. What dimensions do you need your kitchen to have? Once you have determined your needs, the size of the island becomes the second most important factor. You have to think about your kitchen's configuration and see what space is available to put in this island. Where your appliances and sink will go must also be taken into consideration to ensure proper operation. Interior designers will talk about the famous work triangle. The triangle consists of the distance between the fridge, the stove, and the sink. So the more the triangle is equal on each side, the better it is. All right, this is next. Which materials should you prioritize and what kind of budget should you have on hand? There is a multitude of materials you can choose for your island countertop. So the least expensive we know is laminate. Laminate has beautiful finishes, so don't underestimate this product. It can be slightly textured to the touch and even have a polished finish to simulate the effects of a natural stone. It's a very good choice for apartments and lower budget kitchens. The most popular we know are obviously quartz and granite. They are chosen for their durability and wide range of colors. The marble is also a beautiful finish, but more fragile. For these beautiful natural stone surfaces, and if the budget allows it, of course, extend it to the sides of the island for the waterfall effect. This is a must for modern and contemporary styles. Natural stone countertops are about 5 times more expensive than laminate, so it's a big chunk of your budget, so make sure you choose wisely. Now that the countertops are out of the way, what kind of island should you consider? Here are the options. Let's start with the movable island. If your space is limited, you can choose an island on wheels that can be moved around, like when your guests come over, just get it out of the way. A second option would be the upcycled island. There are different kinds you can get. So first thing, there's a growing concern for the environment and the tendency is to give a second life to furniture, which is an ingenious idea to repurpose an old piece of furniture that has a nice look and convert it into an island. This kind of kitchen island will harmonize really well in a style that is more of a heritage home style. I personally like to combine it in a modern look to give it an eclectic effect. Painting your island in a unique or a different color like a vivid green or a teal blue can also provide your kitchen the wow effect. Be bold, be different. Most kitchen islands are designed to accommodate the dining area where you could slip in some stools. This always comes in handy in keeping the host company while you prepare dinner. And often, the island kind of becomes the heart of the home where everyone gathers for whatever reason, so let's make sure to make it really comfy. All right, we're getting there. Now let's discuss storage. What kind of storage should you choose? Some prioritize open storage for decorative dishes or spices or cookbooks. However, the minimalist look is increasingly popular, so closed storage is prioritized. I strongly recommend you choose drawers instead of doors, especially underneath the kitchen island. This is where we often put our pots and pans, right? So why having to go underneath and getting the pots and pans that are stuck under there? A drawer, you just slide it open, have access directly. It's so much more comfortable. Drawers and not doors. And the last thing to consider is the final touch. There are tons of things you can include around the island, but there are some things that are really essential. Include an electrical outlet in your island. This is so practical that if you forget to do this, you will certainly regret it. And while you're at it, add a USB port. Finally, for wine lovers, you can add a compartment underneath the island to store some bottles or even a small cellar. I love this idea. Why? Because I love wine. Why do I love wine? Because I'm Italian. I hope you enjoyed this video and it came in handy. Feel free to share your comments or suggestions if you have any, and don't forget to like and subscribe.